It takes a special breed to live in a province like Quebec. It gets cold in winter, and winters are long. It takes a special kind of person for whom frozen rivers, icy, wind-whipped streets, deep, seemingly endless forests are the norm. I will confess my partisanship up front. I love Montreal. It is my favorite place in Canada. The people who live there are tough, crazy bastards, and I admire them for it. Toronto, Vancouver, I love you, but not like Montreal. Why? I shall explain. All will be revealed. In the meantime, check this guy out. What's the post office's motto? Neither rain nor sleet nor driving snow nor plague of locusts prevent the mail carrier from delivering my junk mail. Here in Montreal, the simple task of delivering the mail in winter comes with its own set of hurdles. Icy hurdles. I gotta ask, do you have special equipment for this?
We got like slip-on boots. We do have other boots in the rains, when it gets icy, with spikes on them. And they give us also slip-on spikes for when it's icy.
Any sort of city ordinance that you have to shovel? They're not penalized financially.
No, they're
or
not
ticketed.
penalized or anything. No, nothing like that.
Any injuries in the line of duty?
I've had several tumbles. One incident that I was off for 2 months, I thought I broke my ankle.
What is the most perilous aspect of the job? Would it be dogs or icy stairs?
In this area, there's a lot of dogs, but I would say the icy stairs. It's one thing to have to work outside in this wintry mess, but it takes a strange and wonderful kind of mutant to actually find it pleasurable. Like, well, these two gentlemen.
Do you like the cold? I mean, by you, I mean the Quebecois.
It cleans the streets of Ebola.
The cold.
Yeah.
The frigid cold keeps the riffraff out of the city for sure.
Fred Morin and David McMillan, restaurateurs, chefs at the legendary Joe Beef, bon vivants, raconteurs, historians of their beloved Great White North, princes of hospitality. And what do men like this do for fun when the rivers turn to ice 3 feet thick, when testicles shrink, and most of us scurry for warmth and shelter? If they were like so many other Canadians, they would go ice fishing on the St. Lawrence River.
The cabin fever induces in the Quebecois family, because we are confined, perhaps, to spend so much time indoors. A lot of the families love to do, activities together like this. Go to the cottage, go ice fishing, it's like gets you out of the house, and it's very much a family thing.
Like many of their ilk, they'd seek one of the temporary small towns of sled-borne cabins, drill a hole in the ice, and wait. But these are not normal men.
So is Quebec better than the rest of Canada?
Obviously.
It's not that, yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
come on, you didn't have to think about that long.
No.
Now, wait a minute. Now, are strippers paid hourly here? Is that right? It's not a tip system?
It's considered an art, a performance art.
It's considered a performance art. So how does that work? You don't tip your stripper?
You pay per song. You pay per song.
You pay per song.
Yeah. And then you can get a dance in the back, which is a private dance, and that's $10 a song, $5 a song in public.
That's why I go to prog rock strip bars, because the songs are super long. And I'm a bit cheap, I go for the King Crimson lap dance.
After a suspiciously stunned-looking fish emerges from the deep, previously roof-and-alled by an eager producer, no doubt, it is ignored, because Fred and Dave do things differently. No crudely fried fish and breadcrumbs for these large, living 19th century men.
Oh, whoa, holy shit, look at that.
Instead, a hearty lunch of French classics, accompanied by many fine wines and liqueurs, as befitting gentlemen of discerning tastes who've exhausted themselves in the wild. So this is how you live?
Well, more often than not, yes.
We always have to travel well and eat properly. We're drinking a natural white wine, Prieuré Rock. White Burgundy. These are Glacier Bay oysters, as well as there's a couple of Beausoleils thrown in there.
They're delicious. In my prized possession, those little
Fred's
Alsace.
wonderful Alsace glasses.
Yeah.
I
But
got
the funnest
that
part
name.
about the restaurant business, isn't it, the cutlery? Just the spoon is absolutely gorgeous. You know, Fred has a wonderful collection of tableware. Without getting, you know, snobby or elitist, you know, eating off vintage tableware is one of the great joys out of life.
Well, this is the interesting paradox of you guys. On one hand, you aspire to run a democratic establishment, au Pied, and yet you are hopeless romantics when it comes to
Painful nostalgics.
the art of living, right?
Yeah.
What the? Sustenance is required.
Holy, look at this.
Like, say, a consommé of oxtail to begin, followed perhaps by a chilled lobster à la Parisienne.
The art of dining is kind of disappearing, much to our chagrin. I work super hard at being an excellent dining companion.
When seeking excellence in a dining companion, what qualities does one look for?
I turn my phone off. I never put my elbows on the table. I
Really?
don't. Of course. Come prepared with stories. Don't drink too much. Don't become sloppy.
Come prepared with anecdotes?
Absolutely.
No elbows on the table?
No, it's not proper.
I'm a total failure as a dining companion. What is that?
What's that, you ask? An iconic Escoffier-era classic of gastronomy?
Oh, look at that sauce. Holy crap.
The devilishly difficult lièvre à la royale, a boneless wild hare in a sauce of its own blood, a generous heaping of fresh black truffle, garnished with thick slabs of foie gras, seared directly on the top of the cabin's wood stove.
Oh, damn. Look at that.
We're in a wooden shack, over 3 feet of ice, and 100
say.
feet of water.
You are hopeless, hopeless romantics, gentlemen. Oh, Jesus. Look at that. Oh,
The seared foie is perched atop an ethereal suspension of Joel Robuchon-inspired potato puree. Of course,
This is Cornas from Reynard Vineyard by Thierry Allemand.
nice.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yes, yes, it is. Really, is there a billionaire or a despot anywhere on earth who at this precise moment is eating better than us?
No.
No. Look at that.
Époisse, Saint-Marcelin.
cheese. There must be cheese. In this case, a voluptuously reeking époisse, who some less hardy outdoorsmen might call overripe, but not us.
Oh, this is awesome. What do we got here?
A few Cubans.
Oh, wait a minute. You guys have a much more relaxed attitude towards the importation of Cuban cigars.
Chartreuse, of course, and a dessert as rare as it gets, a dinosaur-era monster long believed extinct.
This is Gâteau Marjolaine.
Who does this?
No one. No, it's one of those, like, painful, nostalgic things.
Right.
Layers of almond and hazelnut meringue, chocolate buttercream.
Oh, my God, look at that. Mmm. Damn, that's good.
For these guys, this is normal. This is lunch.
Sundays, it's like Playhouse in my house. It's French Playhouse.
Yeah? What do you do?
They get dressed at their house.
No way. Tell me all about this.
He dresses kids too.
He's a dandy.
A Sunday dandy. Last time I did deux tartes, les pralines roses, and the Linzer torte. I made a crème caramel. I made salade d'orange au rhum,
Right.
vieux rhum. I made les pruneaux au vin rouge.
Right?
Prunes and red wine?
Yeah.
With the crème fraîche, and then a huge cheese cart. There was about like 15 kinds of cheese.
Right. And how many people are in your family at this meal?
Him and his wife and 2 young boys.
And
that
how
ate
old
prior.
are the kids?
2 and 4.
So you, your wife,
Yeah.
and a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old.
They don't make it to the end. Usually I have to like prematurely open the
You don't like Pruneau?
You know, when I'm thinking this, and I'm thinking that well, that's really f***ed up, but I'm also thinking, I got to do that. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And actually, my daughter would totally be into it.
Once every few decades, maybe every century, a nation will produce a hero. An Escoffier, a Muhammad Ali, a Dalai Lama, Joey Ramone. Someone who changes everything about their chosen field, who changes the whole landscape. Life after them is never the same. Martin Picard is such a man. a heretofore unencountered hybrid of rugged outdoorsman, veteran chef with many years of fine dining experience, renegade, innovator, he is one of the most influential chefs in North America. He is also a proud Quebecois, and perhaps he, more than anyone else, has defined for a new generation of Americans and Canadians what that means. He is an unlikely ambassador for his country and his province. But maybe not so unlikely. I mean, look at him, out for a day trapping beaver with local trapper Carl.
No?
So the bait is wood?
Yeah, they just heat the bark.
They eat the bark.
Yeah.
No, I understand. In pioneer days, beaver was the financial engine of Canada.
Yeah.
Empires were built on it. Every hat practically in the world was made of a beaver pelt.
That's why today it's the icon of Canada.
To a lesser extent, the tradition continues today. Carl continues to trap, usually called on by provincial officials to trap beaver and clear away dams and control what could become a destructively overpopulated situation.
Yeah.
Ah oui.
Hello, my little friend.
This is a young one, and those are the one we want to heat.
What would you compare the meat to? Is there anything like it?
That's the thing, you know, there's nothing like it. You know, when you eat beaver, you understand that it's beaver.
Martin, along with an encyclopedic knowledge of fine wines and an inexplicable attachment to the music of Celine Dion, is a big believer in honoring history and tradition. If you still trap beavers, you should, if at all possible, cook them and eat them, not just strip them of their pelts. And as incredible as it might seem, you can cook beaver really, really well. Beaver tail, on the other hand, is not actually beaver at all, rather a quick spoon bread type of thing that in our case goes somewhat awry during an inadvertent inferno.
With the sauce, it almost looks like chocolate. It's so rich looking, huh?
I love it when it's like that. Some people don't put too much blood, but I like when it's very thick.
Wow. It's absolutely delicious.
Yeah, it is. I wasn't joking, but...
Tastes like chicken. No, it doesn't taste like chicken at all.
This is your first time.
Yeah.
Ah, wow, that's something. I think you almost eat everything. Huh?
Yeah, at this point, you know, animals, they see me and they're like, oh, no,
No, not him.
Yeah, not that guy.
There's a joke around here somewhere, but to tell you the truth, the stuff is just too good. The tradition of the Caban à Sucre, or sugar shack, is as old as maple syrup here in Quebec, where 70% of the world's supply comes from. Deeply embedded in the maple syrup outdoor lumberjack lifestyle is the cabin in the woods, where maple sap is collected and boiled down to syrup. Over time, many of these cabins became informal eating houses, dining halls for workers and a few guests, where a lucky few could sit at communal tables and enjoy the bounty of the trees and forests around them. Martin Picard has taken this tradition to what is somehow both its logical conclusion and insane extreme, creating his own Caban à Sucre, open only during maple season and serving food stemming directly from those humble yet hearty roots. It makes perfect sense in one way. I mean, 130 acres produce about 32,000 gallons of maple sap, which run through these tubes to here, where they're cooked down to about 800 gallons of syrup, which is more or less what they use per season here. Nothing leaves the property. And it makes sense while you're here to raise hogs and cattle on the property, and maybe keep a cabin or two around for any friends who get too loaded to sleep it off. But this? Is there really any reason for this?
What are you doing here? Why do you have to make life so hard? If money were your primary motivation, this doesn't seem like the fastest road to untold wealth.
My grandfather, had a sugar shack. Everybody had a. You can go back, 3 generations. They had a sugar shack, and I'm very proud of Quebec. I'm very proud of Canada.
You celebrate Canadian history. You celebrate Canadian traditions. You celebrate Canadian ingredients in a way that no one else has. Are you some kind of patriot? Is that what's going on here? Is it national
I think that's very much it. He's very much a patriot. I say it all the time. This is one of the most important restaurants to me in North America, if not the world. It's an art installation if you actually pretty look at it.
The meal begins with a tower of maple desserts.
Good Lord.
Sponge maple toffee, maple donuts, beaver tails, maple cotton candy. But wait, there's more. Almond croissant, whippet biscuits, some nougat.
Ah, there we go. I think that's a first for me. I've never seen that done.
No?
Well, not with a hammer.
Let the madness begin. Next, a whole lobe of foie gras with baked beans on a pancake cooked in duck fat, of course, cottage cheese, and eggs cooked in maple syrup.
Wow, that's awesome.
There's a healthy salad, sautéed duck hearts, gizzards, and pig's ear, topped with a heaping pile of fried pork rinds.
Good Lord.
Oh, and a calf brain and maple bacon omelet. And these.
How is this made?
With love.
With love.
Panko-encrusted duck drumsticks with shrimp and salmon mousse and maple barbecue sauce.
Good Lord. Wow.
So this is a classic Quebecer dish. It's called la tourtière, a meat pie.
Tourtière du Chac, a whole Laracam cheese, foie gras, calf brain, sweetbreads, bacon, and arugula. But with Martin, that's not sufficient.
Usually there's no truffle, but I just...
Yes, black truffles.
More truffle.
It's gonna be too much truffle.
My blood's getting thicker as I look at that.
And now the main course, a homegrown, smoked right out front, local ham, with pineapple and green beans amandine. And chicken. But with Martin, a chicken is never just chicken.
That's stuffed with cotechino, foie gras, and lobster. We pump lobster bisque in the chicken.
Into the chicken.
Yeah. Wait.
Good God.
There is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Someone should be singing the national anthem now. I mean, really. This is...
And practically prehistoric old-school Canadian classic. Maple syrup is heated, then poured on snow, becoming a kind of taffy. But the preferred delivery mechanism does present some issues.
No. Take a big one, and you have to suck it. Don't swallow it, Look, you have to go like that. Slowly, Just that. Slowly. That's how it's good. That's it.
Can I do that in a manly way?
Yeah.
You just don't look down at it. You sort of look away in a distracted way. It's like, I'm really talking to you.
The best way is to look up.
Finally, there's maple meringue cake and maple ice cream with chocolate shards.
Any suggestion how to attack this?
We did it once. I want the chef suggesting for the ice cream cone. Chef suggests that you eat the ice cream like that.
That's the thing. I think there's too much focusing on the food.
Yeah.
Like wow, this is very intellectual, and wow, and then blah blah. I've done too much all those shit. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play game anymore. No?
Because food is feces in waiting.
This is CNN.
If there's one thing you always need on a cold, snowy night, it's yet another hearty meal. I meet back up with Fred and Dave at Liverpool House, the sister restaurant to Joe Beef.
I think we always compensate a little bit with overabundance of food because of our insecurity of not being like good cooks.
No, you know what? It's a combination of low self-esteem and generosity that explains the amount of food, perhaps.
First course,
Jambon blanc,
Sauce-amont,
gravlax of char, Solomon Gundy,
meats and eggs.
Truite fumée Bellevue.
Unbelievable. Look at the aspic work.
This is smoked eel and potatoes inside. A brioche d'anguille fumée, salmon pastrami.
And wait a minute, this is super classic.
Œuf en gelée.
and this, œuf au gelée, egg in aspic, soft-boiled or poached egg in clear gelatin set broth, classically garnished with white ham, tarragon leaves, black truffles. Oh my God. I was pretty sure that I would live the rest of my life without ever seeing this again. Ah, delicious. But tonight, after a full week of Franco-Canadian full-on assaults on our livers and our lights, Fred and Dave thought it would be both delicious and merciful to take advantage of the somewhat lighter and insanely delicious fare by their brilliant chef Omar, who's from Pakistan. Amazing, authentic Pakistani food. So what do we have here?
Butter chicken crab, octopus tikka, little eggplants braised with anar seeds, pomegranate, little mushrooms, rabbit korma, fingerlings with a fenugreek and fennel. This is donkey nahari.
Yes, he did say donkey meat. Is there something wrong with that? The dishes continue. A Pakistani gumbo with okra and coriander, a sesame seed and green pepper curry, hanger steak palak paneer, all beef scotched egg, a puri with horse meat tartare, and an authentic goat biryani. Wow. Biryani's awesome.
Are you full?
Yeah, it's food for 12.
We did good work here.
In the end, and perhaps as a nod to the Anglo tradition, however, there will be Stilton.
This is a genius meal.
These princes of gastronomy, never a suboptimal moment. Nothing short of excellent accepted. Beyond excellent. Too much excellent. Yes, possibly. Over the top? Yeah, definitely.